Morgan coming off a weekend in Tacoma, a tie at Pacific Lutheran, and a loss at Puget Sound. First, that match at Pacific Lutheran, first 30 minutes might have been some of our best minutes of the whole season. Give us your recap of that match.
Yeah, I think the first 30 minutes of that game were quite similar to other 30-minute periods we've had where we have been very good. And unfortunately, we only scored one goal in that kind of period of time, and we created a lot of chances, especially the first few possessions we got into their half. We created some good chances, and I think that was good to start off on the right foot. But again, we've been saying that for us it's about maximizing those 30 minutes throughout the whole 90 minutes, and not allowing teams to expose us, but us expose them for the whole game.
Kind of ironic that you talk about that, because in a way that happened to you the next day at Puget Sound. First 30 minutes, they took care of their business and finished their opportunities. Yeah.
I mean, that's we're a very generous team right now. We're giving away a lot of gifts, and we gifted them a couple goals, and that was, they obviously took their chances, and we have to be better. We have to be much better in not giving teams the opportunity to capitalize off of our mistakes, and that's something that we've done a lot this season. Made crucial mistakes at crucial times in the game, at crucial spots on the field, and that's we just can't do it. And so guys need to be mature enough and have the ownership to be able to step up and say, I'm not going to make those mistakes. I'm still going to be free, play the way we want to play, but at the same time I'm going to have the maturity to know what the right decision is and execute that decision in a moment in time.
Are the guys feeling pressure?
Yeah, I think there's pressure, and pressure's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. If the pressure comes from expectations of thinking they're better than they are, then that can be a bad thing. But I think ultimately, I want our guys to expect to be the best they can be every day, and put that pressure on themselves first individually, and then hold each other accountable as well, and have kind of a collective pressure that we put on ourselves to make sure we're doing the best in which we're capable of doing every day. And I think that's it can be a fine line of that pressure being too much, either on themselves individually or on ourselves collectively, where it's forcing us to make mistakes instead of having more excitement and more desire to succeed that's greater than any fear of failure. So it's things we've talked about a lot, and I think hopefully our guys respond well, and they've shown they've responded well when our backs are against the wall, and now we're there.
This week we've got Linfield and Willamette coming in. What do we expect from the two sets of Cats?
Yeah, it's good. The Cats are obviously great teams. Willamette is really good at what they do, and they have some very efficient players up front, and they've moved some pieces around to be a lot more effective in how they play. And they've been working for the last couple years at this system, this style for them, and I think this is by far the best I've seen them at what they do. And they're very hard to score against. They're very stingy in the defensive third. They don't give up much, but they will create chances throughout the game. And if they take care of those chances, and they are very good at the back, it's a tough game against them. So they're always up for our game a lot, as is most teams. And Linfield's, I really love their coach. I love what they do. I love what he's trying to implement in their program, and I think they'll get better every game. And If we think, you know, just because they're at the bottom that we can just show up and be, you know, be a better team, that's not going to happen. They will catch us or catch whoever by surprise, and they're very effective, and they have some capable players, and I know that they'll continue to grow. They'll never give up, and their coach will never allow them to, you know, not go into a game and be competitive. And so I'm expecting 2 very difficult games, and then we've got 1 game in between, and we got to go down there and play them again. So you know, to play these teams twice in the next 5 games is going to be very difficult for us, and we're going to have to be excellent.